Good morning, true crime friends. You know what just occurred to me? You were the first person that I talk to every morning, every single day. I get up and I feed the dogs. Today, I slept in until like 4:15. It was glorious. Anyway, there is a lot happening in the Murdaugh case today. Wait, I need to sip some coffee. Things have gotten wild. What is happening with Dick and Jim? The lawyers, Dick Harpootlian and Jim Griffin, and we know Alex Murdaugh is not worth a dang, but he is up to things. So let me give you a teensy bit of history. Alex Murdaugh went on trial for murder and lost badly. Now he's doing life in a South Carolina prison, right? He's not that happy about it, but who would be? But we're not happy that he did terrible things to his family. So fine. I expected, call me crazy, I expected him to just go on off and live his life. As a part of his murder trial, he was like, yes, I stole millions and millions of dollars from unsuspecting widows and orphans and minorities, but I did not shoot those other folks. And so everybody was like, yeah, you're a terrible human being. And we just accepted that. Now, the Satterfield case, his housekeeper that fell at his property and died, Gloria Satterfield, fell down at Alex's property. We don't know how. She bonked her head real bad, went to the hospital, lived there for 2 weeks and died. And then at the funeral, Alex went to her sons and was like, boys, I'm so sorry for your loss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a lawsuit against myself, and you guys might get as much as $100,000. And they were like, $100,000? We've never even seen that much money. That would be amazing. Thank you. And then years go by and they don't see a nickel. Turns out Alex did sue himself, brought a case against his homeowner's insurance, and collected $4 million and kept the money. Well, when Paul's boat crash case came along and Mandy Matney started digging through the files, she was like, what is this $400,000 settlement that I see here in the paperwork? Turns out she only saw part of the paperwork because it was actually $4 million, but at the time, she thought it was just $400,000. So she put that in the paper. And then the Satterfield family was like, wait, there's $400,000. We have not collected a nickel. We need to, let's go find out. And so the Satterfields hired pit bull of an attorney, Eric Bland. I love Eric Bland so much. He is fierce, fearsome, and not to be messed with. This is not a commercial for Eric Bland. I just love the Bland Richter law firm. So anyway, Eric Bland goes out there and brings the fire to Alex Murdaugh and his attorneys. And they're like, okay, we're sorry. We're really busy dealing with this murder case. And so we're just going to sign the papers and say, yes, we confess judgment. Now, remember those words. He confessed judgment. He said, yes, I stole $4 million and I'm so sorry. I'll pay you back when I can. Let me write you this nice IOU. So they were like, okay. And so Eric Bland then went to everybody who was a party to the case. Like, were you involved in the theft? And were you involved in the theft? And were you involved in the theft? And he sued a bunch of other parties, including the bank who was supposed to be holding the money and all these other folks. All these other folks were like, Alex tricked us too. We had no idea. So here's some money for you. And they paid the Satterfield boys $7 million. That's a lot of money. Even down there in South Carolina, that's a lot of money. $7 million is probably a lot of money anywhere. So Eric Bland and the Satterfields are very happy. Now they're no longer homeless. They probably got a nice car. They set up a scholarship for people in the community, and they live in their happy lives. And they're like, okay, we still never got our $4 million from Alex, but we got $7 million from other parties, and we'll just stand in line with the other victims. So when Alex's money gets divvied up, then we will collect whatever portion we're entitled to, and we are going on with our happy lives. Well, during the course of the murder case, Eric Bland, every chance he got, was in the media excoriating Alex Murdaugh. He called that boy everything but a child of God, as well he should, because Alex Murdaugh is everything but a child of God. Well, meanwhile, Dick and Jim, Alex's attorneys, were like, we do not like him. He is a terrible human being. Well, sir, Mr. Dick, Mr. Jim, your client is a murderer. So Who are you to talk? Meanwhile, if you know on those phone calls, the jail phone calls that got released, Buster Murdaugh had a conversation with his father about Eric Bland, and he was like, that shady lawyer for Gloria's family, he's just looking for his 15 minutes in the sun. Buster boy, I'm going to need you to sit down. Why don't you go on back over there to the Buffalo Wild Wings and see if you can get some people some extra sauce and mind your business. Because your father ain't worth a dang. And now you out here talking about other people. Boy, please. So everybody's going along. The murder case ends and Alex loses badly. Then Dick and Jim, Alex's attorneys, are like, hey, we haven't been paid. This is all well and good, but Eric Bland got a bunch of money and other people got a bunch of money. We have not been paid. So what we would like to do is, court, can you give us $160,000 so we can keep working on this case? We don't want any of the stolen money. No. We know he stole a bunch of money. You go on and keep the stolen money. Ooh, what's with my voice today? They were like, you go on and keep the stolen money. We would just like to get some of his retirement funds, some of the money that he made illegally. Legally, he earned those fees. Please and thank you. Thank you so much. So they sent their request to the court and everybody was like, wait, what? Y'all haven't been paid? Oh, y'all did many hours. And then during the 6 weeks of trial, you stayed in a very fancy resort with a private chef and that has not been paid for? That is too bad for you because all these victims, they deserve their money. And so the judge read the request and was like, oh, you would like to take some of the clean funds as though he was marking dollar bills. This dollar came from theft and this dollar came from honest work. Sir, the reason that you were able to save money, Mr. Murdaugh, you were able to save money in your retirement because you were living all off of your illegal funds. Now, had you just lived on your legal funds, the money that you actually made, you would not have had money to put in your retirement account. Therefore, those retirement funds, well, those are tainted. Maybe you earned them honestly, but you should have been spending them instead of other people's money. So, nah, dude, you can't get into these retirement funds. I think there's only like $2 million in there anyway, and he owes millions and millions. So, you can't get these retirement funds. And so this is what's curious to me. Number one, Dick Harpootlian and Jim Griffin continue to work for Alec Murdaugh. So y'all just taking this pro bono? You just doing this for free? Is the publicity getting you extra cases? Why do you continue to work for a man who is not paying you, or so you say? Now, do y'all have some money hidden down there in the Bahamas, Jamaica, in a barrel in the backyard? How are you getting paid, sirs? You went to court and was like, we would like to get some retirement funds. Oh, we can't get those retirement funds? Okay, we're just going to keep working. That makes no sense to me. How are you getting paid? How are you being compensated? What about your other clients? So you just giving up paying clients to keep running around after Alec Murdaugh? I suspect that this Murdaugh case is all the free publicity they would ever want. And so every criminal in the tri-state area, or however many states they got down there, are like, oh, those scumbags, well, yeah, they didn't get Alex off, but maybe they could do something for my case. So I don't understand why they continue to work for Alex when he clearly, according to them, all these folks lie, are not paying. So now Alex is back in court and he has a personal vendetta against the Bland Richter law firm. He's mad that Gloria and her family were able to collect money. And so now he's gone back to court to say, yeah, remember when I confessed judgment? Remember when I was like, I'm sorry. Yes, I lied. So you can go on and here, I'm going to give you $4 million. Now he's back in court. Jim and Dick, on behalf of Alex Murdaugh, are back in court saying, we would like to unconfess judgment, please. We would like to withdraw our confession. Can you do that? In other places, when you confess, you just confess. Now they're like, due to misconduct on behalf of Eric Bland, we would like to unconfess. Please and thank you, Your Honor. So this unconfession has not been heard in court yet. Oh, but Eric Bland had things to say. You know Eric Bland always has things to say. So Eric Bland, who is a quote machine. You want a quote? You just go stand next to Eric Bland because Eric Bland has something to say and you're going to want to write it down. He referred to this legal brief as legal toilet paper. Okay, that is a new phrase, and I think I like it. He also went on to say, Dick and Jim, your lawyer is a total scumbag. Not in those exact words, but almost in those exact words. He's a bum. He's a scumbag. He don't brush his teeth properly. We know he don't floss. He kills people. He does all kinds of terrible things. Probably don't even wipe good. Like, he talked bad about this boy. I'm talking bad. He talked terrible about this man. And well, he should, because Alex Murdaugh is not a good dude. Meanwhile, the lawyers, Dick and Jim, were like, yeah, we would like the Satterfields not to collect any more money. Y'all, y'all gonna need to focus. It's a lot of people coming after Alex Murdaugh. So you're spinning your wheels, going after people who have already been paid. And here's the thing. Alex has nothing to lose or gain in this case. Even if the case says, okay, you unconfess the judgment, then Eric Bland and them just get out of line of the people who Alex could potentially pay, who will likely never see a dime. They still get to keep the $7 million that they collected from all the other parties who were part of Alex's wrongdoing. So this case, this unconfession of judgment serves no purpose. It is strictly to punish Eric Bland because Eric Bland keeps chewing them up and spitting them out every chance they get. Have they not met Mark Tinsley? Mark Tinsley spends his entire life, makes it his personal business to hang Alex on every cross he sees. Oh, he talks about that man bad. Every time Mark Tinsley speaks, I'm like, let me just lean in. I'm gonna give me an extra big cup of coffee, and I'm gonna listen to everything this man has to say, because he has words. He has all the words, plenty of words, and he uses them all. And for whatever reason, Dick and Jim don't seem to be too concerned about him. The boat case, the infamous boat case, it's up next. And it's going to be on Court TV, and I will be there for every minute of it. Will I need to take vacation time? Will this be another 6-week trial? I don't think it's going to be a 6-week trial. Now, I'm hearing that all the usual suspects, they're going to be there. If you have not done so, you must run, not walk, over to the Netflix special about the Alec Murdaugh case, because Alec Murdaugh's case covers in detail the boat crash case, all the parties involved, all the victims, exactly what happened. They have cell phone footage. They have, Snapchats. They have all the little apps. They have everything. TikToks, I don't know what they have, but they have all the information, all the details. They're right over there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rewatch the Netflix special so I can be ready for when this case comes down. But Mark Tinsley, he has like a recreation. He has animations. Mark has all the details. Seems to me that Dick and Jim, who are working pro bono now, should be focusing a lot more energy on Mark Tinsley. Because Mark Tinsley gonna bring the heat. And Alex Murdaugh will be sitting over there in prison with nothing better to do. He's still in solitary confinement, last I knew. He's not out here on the yard, so he's in his cell, 23 hours a day, writing letters. Dear family, I did not do that terrible thing everybody says I did. Alex, calm down. Go on, write your letters, read your Bible, work up your next hustle, whatever it is. I suspect that Alex thinks he's working some angle and this is going to be his new whatever. He's always up to something. We're going to see. I'm not entirely certain of the day that the next Alex Murdaugh case starts. But I will be here. I will be here with bells on. You would think he would just be like, yeah, I did that. I'm sorry. Let me get in line with the rest of the people, because there's no money to be had. He wants to clear Paul's name. Sir, your name is mud, not because of what Paul did, but because of what you did to Paul. So there's no clearing going to happen. Now, that case will still go forward against Parker's Kitchen. Parker's Kitchen is the convenience store that sold Paul all the alcohol. They're going down too. What is it with these old Southern men and their pride? Like, I know that these terrible things happened, but it wasn't me. I got to clear my family's name. Sir, your family's name is already mud. Mr. Parker's Kitchen, Mr. Alec Murdaugh, and everybody else involved, we've seen the videos. We saw them. We've seen the court case. We know everything that happened. Parker's Kitchen, don't sue me. I know that you are trash. I know you were out here up to all kinds of shenanigans. You had a private investigator following Paul around. You're not anything either. You ain't ish. You are not. You are not. I hope you're living a good life otherwise, because, boy, going to hell with gasoline draws on. You're going to be sitting right there next to Alex in the mean inner city of hell. Some of us, nice people like me, we're going to be in the leafy green suburbs of hell where the Wi-Fi is slow. But you're going to be in the, they're not going to have cars. They're not going to have supermarkets. They're not going to have any modern conveniences. It's going to be hell with no AC. Like, it's not going to be good. Not a glass of water to be found. Not one. They're going to serve you glasses of gasoline every time you ask for water. But it's going to be bad. You should batten down your hatches and prepare yourself. You might want to take up religion or meditation or chanting or something. Go help the homeless. Go try and live right. You remember Lori Vallow's lawyers when he was like, ooh, I help the homeless. Don't fire by my house. That's not actually what he said, but that's what I would hear him say every time he would speak. You need to go talk to him and get you some lessons about how you can start living right. Because right now, you're not living right. It's all going to go wrong. And you are going to owe millions of dollars to the Mallory Beach family and other assorted parties. So, I'll be watching. It's going to be entertainment for me because it has nothing to do with me. And I'm happy and I'm glad and I'm going to be right here. Now, there's some new Lori Vallow news. Now, I got to go over to the Lori Vallow feed and get caught up on that. Y'all have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.